everybody. Welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
You know, it seems like every day there's a new headline about AI doing something incredible.
Oh, for sure.
And we thought, let's dive deep into that. Let's see
Yeah.
what's really going on.
Absolutely.
We've got reports from leading AI research labs, articles highlighting some really interesting trends and even some insights from the World Economic Forum about what the future holds for AI.
It's going to be big.
So by the end of this deep dive, you're going to be totally up to speed on the latest AI breakthroughs and even more importantly, why they actually matter, what they could mean for all of us.
For sure.
So let's kick things off with something that really caught my eye. Like, AI is becoming a scientist itself.
Oh, yeah.
Not just crunching numbers, but uncovering new knowledge.
Yeah, it's really changing the game. AI is transforming how we do science, especially through things like deep learning, generative AI, and these powerful foundation models.
So can you give us an example of that? What's something specific that comes to mind?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's this program, Google DeepMind's Alpha Geometry 2,
Okay.
which actually works alongside another AI called AlphaProof.
Interesting.
And together they're tackling these super complex geometry problems.
Wow.
Way better than anything we've seen before.
So it's not just, doing math.
Right.
It's figuring out geometry on a whole new level.
Absolutely. It's like next level geometry.
And what could that unlock for fields like physics or medicine? I mean, it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit.
No, I think you spot on there. I mean, imagine AI helping us understand how the human body works at a much deeper level.
Yeah.
Or even designing materials with properties that we haven't even dreamed of yet.
Okay, that's wild.
It is wild stuff.
And then there's this whole other thing, multimodal AI. So it's like AI can suddenly process all sorts of information, images, text, even sound in some cases.
Right, and this is where it gets really interesting because these models are starting to resemble how we as humans think,
Right.
integrating all these different kinds of data.
Yeah.
Google's Gemini and OpenAI's GPT-4 are really good examples of this.
Okay.
So just imagine an AI that could read your medical records, look at your x-rays, and even listen to what your doctor is saying, all to come up with a super accurate diagnosis.
That is mind-blowing.
It is pretty mind-blowing, but
it makes you wonder,
it does.
how do we make sure that such a powerful technology is used responsibly?
Right. That's a huge question. It's
Yeah.
something that researchers and developers are really grappling with right now.
Absolutely. And let's shift gears a bit to material science, where AI is also making a big splash.
Yeah.
I read about Google DeepMind's Geno, which is basically like an AI material scientist.
That's a great way to put it.
Discovering new stable materials at super low temperatures.
Right. And this has incredible potential for things like better batteries, more efficient solar cells, maybe even superconductors.
Wow.
Imagine your phone staying charged for days because of a material that AI helped discover.
That would be a total game changer.
What?
And, it's not just about these high-tech advancements. AI is changing things that we experience every single day, like weather forecasting.
Yeah, for sure.
Google DeepMind has this model called GraphCast, and it's using machine learning to blow traditional weather systems out of the water.
Absolutely.
It's faster, more accurate, and it can even track cyclones and predict risks associated with them.
It's really impressive.
So we're talking better storm warnings.
Yes.
Hopefully fewer surprises from the weather overall.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, big win. And last but certainly not least, we can't forget about robots.
Robots. Oh, yeah.
They're not just getting smarter, but more adaptable thanks to language models.
Right. They're becoming much more flexible.
Yeah.
And we're seeing systems like Polemy and RT2,
Okay.
which are robots that can actually ask questions.
Really?
Yeah. They're
Wow.
not just following pre-programmed instructions. They can interact with the world in a much more dynamic way.
So give me an example. How would that work in real life?
So imagine a robot that could ask you, where should I put this box?
Yeah.
And then it could actually adjust its actions based on your answer.
Wow. It really feels like those robots we've seen in movies are getting closer and closer to reality.
They are for sure, but it raises some questions,
Of
like
course.
how much autonomy do we really want to give them?
Yeah.
And what are the ethical implications of that?
That's a great point. So from AI scientists to robots that can ask questions, we've covered some truly incredible advancements.
Yeah.
It really makes you think, what's next for AI?
Yeah, that's the exciting part.
Yeah.
The possibilities are pretty much endless, and AI is moving so fast, it's almost impossible to predict what's coming next. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be transformative.
I totally agree. And for all of you listening, we want to hear what you think. What excites you the most about AI's potential and what concerns you? Keep thinking about those questions as you continue to explore this amazing and constantly evolving world.
Yeah, keep those questions in mind.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.
We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.